So I guess we can do All In and then pretty much get the hell up out of here.
Let's do it.
I guess we can start off with at the top the title versus career match. Swerve versus Bryan Danielson for the world title.
Ugh, a hard one. Okay. Hmm. Well, I've thought long and hard about this one. Not even gonna lie to you. Confidently, I went one way, but now, listening to a few opinions, it almost feels like I want to take the over on Bryan Danielson actually going out on top. Because apparently, by the end of the year, they'll be in Washington.
Oh, for World's End?
Yeah, meaning that he could hold the title up until that point and then drop it to whoever the new champion will be by that point.
Mm.
So, that's kind of where I'm at on that one.
I'm cool with that because I'm over with Bryan winning the title because of Hangman. I feel like Hangman is going to screw Swerve out of that chip. He's obsessed with Swerve. If he doesn't screw him out of that chip, he's either going to screw Bryan Danielson, and they're going to have it because they still got All Out in like 2 weeks after All In.
True.
So it's either going to be Swerve versus Hangman non-title or Swerve versus Hangman with the title. But I definitely see my over is Swerve is screwed out of that title because of Hangman. And they might do like a triple threat at All Out.
Okay. Not mad at it.
But either way, I see Bryan winning that title. So
Okay. That'll be an interesting outcome for sure.
Facts. So let's see what else we got. For the AEW International Championship or the American Championship, Will Ospreay versus MJF.
Well,
hopefully this shit doesn't go an hour.
You know what? After if a television version went an hour, god dang, this one's gonna go an hour and a half.
Oh fuck that.
All right, brother. I'm taking the over on Will Ospreay taking his second L.
So MJF retaining is how you got it.
Yes, and the reason being behind this is because it feels like, and I guess I could say over, included in my over, is that I get the strangest feeling that Kyle Fletcher and Don Callis play a part in this. And screwing him and turning on him, setting that side quest of feud. And I guess MJF continues to do this American thing.
Which is unfortunate.
In many ways.
Unfortunately, I kind of agree with you too. I see them having. My bet is over for MJF retaining the title because he cheats because his character hasn't evolved in years, so he's not going to evolve on one night. So yeah, MJF retains because of cheating. Yeah. I really don't care about MJF as a character anymore, so there's that. Enough of that. Next up, we have for the TNT Championship, Jack Perry defending against Darby Allin. Am I the only one who feels like this should be a stipulation?
Yeah, it should. I can see a nice stipulation to this. So many different ways they could have done it. Hell, you could have did an Inferno match.
They already set this man on fire.
Yeah, you could have did something like that, but oof. Okay, this one's a little tricky as well. I'm going to say just barely, slightly over on Jack Perry retaining the TNT Championship.
Hmm. Okay.
Slightly over. Now I do mean slightly. Just above the midline, but we'll go with that. I don't have a particular reason behind the over, but
Not
it
yet,
just
not
kind
just
of
yet.
not just yet. Probably because I haven't seen enough of it to really try to guess it, but it just feels like an over because I think he just won that title not that long ago, and it just feels like
At the last pay per view, am I correct?
I do believe so. Yeah, so looks like he'll hold on to that for at least a little while longer.
Well, I think this will be the second time I agree with you with the over because I feel like Jack Perry will retain, but I feel like the elite will get involved because it's the elite.
Hmm.
So I
Okay.
definitely see Jack Perry retaining, and yeah, because of the elite. And
I actually, you know what? I do have a reason. I don't think it would be the elite. I think it will be the elite, but not them directly. I think they hired somebody new.
you think because of a debut, like a debut member of the elite
Mm-hmm. Maybe not even necessarily a member, just someone
enforcer?
that they brought in from the outside as a new signee. That is like a side feud for Mr. Allen.
I can see that. I definitely can see that. Let's look at the chat. Okay, Cam say I'm taking Jack with highlight. Okay, that's what I'm saying. I feel like all of us are taking Jack, but
Yeah.
it's just how they get there is our over and under stuff like that. Next up for this was a match that was made for the 0 hour, so but it's been building on TV.
Okay.
It's Chris Statlander and Stokely Hathaway versus Willow
Oh God.
Nightingale and Tomohiro Ishii. That's going on the 0 hour. So I thought that would
Why?
be I don't know. But bet you he gonna put a Chris Jericho segment or match on the pay per view because fuck me, right?
Yeah. Unfortunately, I'm just gonna say over on the baby faces. That's pretty much all I can say. I have nothing. It's just over on the baby faces. That's it. That's all I got. That's all I got.
And as far as my case, I'm gonna have to say you said over under, so you basically like either or.
Oh well, no, over on the baby faces, like
Oh, I
running
thought
the
I heard
table.
under. I don't know why I heard under.
Oh
It's
no, you're
probably
good. You're good. Yeah,
okay.
they're running the table. I just don't see. I don't see it. They're running the table.
I feel like I'm just gonna just pivot because I feel like Chris and Stokely don't need to lose again
True.
when it comes to Willow. So I'm gonna have to go over with the
Well,
heels winning because of dubious.
she did beat Willow, actually.
Oh yeah, the
So
earn a title shot.
yeah, which she still, which is weird because we were under the impression that's what was going to happen here, which is another reason why I'm a little frustrated because I'm like, well, then when's this title match supposed to happen? That's why I don't
Unless that's a
understand this.
CML, is that a CMML thing where they have to determine the title match?
Apparently, I guess so. Let's see. Yeah, what can you say? Give it to the baby faces.
He like I'm tired of trying to figure this shit out.
For
he,
real, man.
he's like yeah sure. And then we have another match is for the TBS Championship. Mercedes Monday versus the I guess you could say reinstated Dr. Britt Baker DMD.
Mm,
They
yeah.
pretty much played up the suspension on TV, which apparently, according to MJF, wasn't what was read on TV. According to the interview he had with Cultaholic, I didn't watch the interview. I try not to read what's said on Twitter because people misconstrue things all the time to get their engagement. So I'm gonna eventually get around to watching the interview and see what he had to say about it. But according to him, it didn't happen the way that it happened. So there's that. But as far as this match, Mercedes Moné versus Britt Baker, I see Mercedes over. I see Mercedes retaining because of either Camille or she expands her faction.
Hmm.
But I'm gonna add an extra over with them finally letting Jamie Hayter return. if she's good to go because she's been out for nearly 2 years now.
Hmm. I am going to say, well, I like that on both counts. I'm gonna say, I don't know if this is the time yet for a new member of said faction yet.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna say it is definitely because thanks in part to Camille. However, I think will be neutralized by a returning Jamie Hader, but still allows Mercedes to get the retention. So over on that for sure.
Oh, so basically, Mercedes retaining because Jamie returns to neutralize Camille,
Mm.
and but she still
Gets the win.
retains. Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
And I think the last thing before we get sign off for the week, and we survived with internet,
Yes, we
so
did.
we
Hey,
did.
we
We
did it,
survived with
guys.
internet. But yeah, definitely Camille's going to be a factor. But the last one is the Casino Battle Royal, or not Battle Royal, the Casino Gauntlet for a
Mm.
guaranteed world title shot. Do you see any debuts for this one?
You know
I
it.
already know.
Yep. You know exactly where I'm going. It feels like it straight out the jump.
Do Ricochet? We might as well say his name, WWE name. I don't know if he's going to go by Ricochet or I don't know the trademark situations
Wasn't
with
that
that.
wasn't that his nickname before WWE anyway? I know he had Prince Puma, but I thought he was Ricochet on the Indies.
That's what I'm saying. I don't know the trademark situations with that. I believe if they honestly, I think they said they're going to go the route where if a person leaves the company, they're going to let them walk with the trademarks. We will see. But
Mm.
I definitely. So you basically voting over with Ricochet debuting. Do you see him winning though?
Yeah, it kind of depends on who's in it,
Mm.
but
So I guess for now we don't have to worry about the prediction. We just worry about the debut.
I was okay. Let's just do this. Let's do this. Here's over under. This is the best way to over under. Current wrestling free agents. Okay, and we'll say
According to Ken, he owns Ricochet, so he'll be definitely be Ricochet.
I thought so. That's why I was like,
I was just making sure because you know how WWE with the trademarks and stuff. You know, and you never know.
So let's go off these. This is according to Fightful. This is a list of current free agents.
Mm-hmm.
Aiden O'Shea, aka Jay Bradley, Alpha Jr., aka Manu, Del Patron, Del Rio, Alex Shelley, which that's not completely true because you know the Motor City Machine Guns are signed under WWE. Alexander Wolf, Andrew Everett, Bob Lashley, but I don't. No, that was a contract expiration, right?
Yeah,
So
he expired.
technically,
He's not under a non compete. His contract technically expired last week.
so technically, him and or both MVP could show up for this. Technically, so I'm just throwing out names so you can over under whomever. That's how we can do this one. This can be fun like that. Um, got Brian Kendrick back for reasons of Calvin Tankman. Oh, Trevor Lee. Trevor
Mm.
Lee, another interesting one. Chris Masters, Cheeseburger, let's see, Colin Delaney, Davocado,
Cheeseburger.
Dijak, another one.
I can see
Cheap
him.
one.
I honestly I can see. So let's do it like this. Let's do vote over under the top 5 free agents we see debuting.
Okay. I'm trying to go through to see if there's anyone else interesting that's in here. I won't throw Jeff Hardy in there because we know that the Hardy Boys are kind of, even though free agents, we know that's not going to happen back there. I'm just looking through Matt Cardona sometimes pops in there, but I doubt it. Yeah, that seems to be about it from what I can see. Well, Shelton Benjamin could also be an option. Could
That'd be
also
a
be an
good.
option.
That'd be a good option.
Let's see. Tyler Breeze.
He's technically
Uh,
still kind of WWE. I doubt
okay.
he'll pop up.
Zion Quinn, Willie Mack. Yeah, let's go off top 5 based off of that.
Wait, Willie Mack is not signed with AEW no more?
Evidently, he's under this free agent list, so I guess that means he's
Oh,
technically a free agent.
wow.
So
I thought he was still on the roster.
yeah, that's what I thought. I'm like, well, okay. So based off what we see, based off some of the notable names I mentioned, you let me know, brother. Who do you think out of that looks
My
like a strong?
over pick, I see Ricochet debuting, Dijak debuting, and maybe 3 random UK indie talents.
Okay.
The reason I say that because they're still technically in the UK. You know they're going to have some try to get that pop from somebody from the UK. So,
Okay. Okay.
how about you?
My over is definitely Bobby Lashley, MVP, Ricochet, and or Dijak. One of those 4, if not all of
Okay, so you said Bobby Lashley,
them.
MVP,
Mm-hmm.
Ricochet,
And Dijak.
and maybe Dijak.
Yeah, because I mean, this is All In. This is like their WrestleMania. So when you think about it, guns are
Now
gonna
I'm
be
also going
blazing.
based off of what they did last year, where they had a lot of random, like unsigned talent pop up to pop the UK crowd. So,
Agreed.
but yeah, man, that's pretty much where we stand with basically All In and Clash at the Castle. Not Clash. I don't know why I keep saying Clash at the Castle. All In and Bash in Berlin because they was they overseas. I don't know why I keep saying that.
Yeah.
But Bash in Berlin.
When the club go around here, I'm a cactus. Bang, bang, gang, I don't owe you jack. When I'm in the ring, it's just me and my best friends. OC cutting no slack. Hollywood Miz, you can put me on the A-list. Gresh Unleashed, better put it on your playlist. Me and my fam be ballin' like the Bruce. Fight night, baby, hard hitting like Sheamus. Family first, yes, bloodline business. Winning all the gold, look at how they witness.